MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Seattle Mariners. The Orioles will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Number 51, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
So stepping in, number 1, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 1.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. So coming to the plate, Ozzie Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ozzie Smith.
Get ahead of him right here.
And the pitch. This year against right-handed pitching, Smith is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Wally Berger. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
2 outs here.
Berger.
Hey, plays out 1 right here.
And the pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. So digging in now, number 16. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mariners, the second baseman, number 16.
Here it comes. Barehanded on the move. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Striding into the box, Alex Johnson. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Johnson.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1. Johnson is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
And it's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Berger is there, 2 gone. At the plate, Carl Hicks. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
Carl Hicks.
First pitch on its way. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Munson recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, George Sisler.
George Sisler.
No outs here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, plays that first. Plays that first.
Here's the 0-1.
Inside ball.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So striding forward now, Vinny Castilla. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Here we go now. Let's go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Castilla, a 25-year-old. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Eric Chavez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone.
Hey, let's roll two, huh?
One down.
He's set and the pitch.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Bobby Chance is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 30, Bobby Chance.
Here now the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. Reined in to second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
So striding in, Steve Kemp. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Hey, now we got two.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Chavez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the stretch. Snap throw to first, but he dives back safely. Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. What an outstanding play to end the inning. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The center fielder, Ken Griffey.
Here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Griffey starts the day as the third leading vote getter among center fielders in all-star balloting, so he's still got a good chance to make the team, but certainly not a sure thing at this point.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And that's the first out. Now at the plate, Prince Fielder. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. David Dahl to the plate now, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball called for strike two.
I got the count 0-2.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Berger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Jackie Robinson, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right now.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Now the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped up.
Ball.
And there's out number 1. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. Stepping up to the plate, Thurman Munson. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Munson.
Hey, come on now.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey.
Popped up. Aurelia is there. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, two away. Hey, here we go.
The pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
Back now for the Mariners' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
For the Mariners.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready now, Rich Aurelia, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down.
Hey, get your pitch right here.
Once again, a 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Mitchell Page comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Up there.
Hey, see it, drive it. See it, drive it.
2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Two and two.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Settling in now, Todd Cruz. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Down and away, ball 1. soft grounder left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Digging in now for the Mariners, number 16. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
16.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he takes strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Hey, nobody away.
The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. This one's down. It's the first hit for the O's, and it's going to be for extra bases.
Cut. Hold.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. And as you can see right there, he's now 3rd on the Orioles in that category.
Hey, nobody out now.
The center fielder, number 6, Wally.
In now,
Berger.
Wally Berger. And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, come on now, guys. Gotta hold them.
And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Don't know where that thing's going. It's 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. All right, back to him on the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now. Ready now for Baltimore. George Sisler. He drew a walk his first time up.
George Sisler.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Sisler has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. 0-1 pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2.
All right, come on now.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
Yeah, here we go. Relay.
Johnson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Vinny Castilla, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Vinny Castilla.
Yeah, we got 2.
Here comes the first pitch. Gets ahead with a knuckleball right over the outside corner. Hit out towards second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Alex Johnson.
Alex Johnson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
All right, one time, right here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. Carl Hicks waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carl Hicks comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lip fry, let's go right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
No ball,
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get 2. One there, relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Runners going. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Good eye, good eye.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Hard hit at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Up next for Seattle.
To the plate now, Prince Fielder, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, one time right now.
0-1, here it comes. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2.
Hey, one pitch right here. I'm out.
A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back safely. Fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this one bounds around against the wall. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
The batter, the designated
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
shortstop,
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
Aurelia.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Rich Aurelia is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
1-1.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Striding in once again, Mitchell Page. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now. But if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey! Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Mariners lead it 2-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Chavez.
First pitch on its way. Eric Chavez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Steve Kemp.
The left fielder, number 23, Steve Kemp.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance, Jackie Robinson.
The second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move.
Ball, ball, ball.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 2-0. At the plate, Todd Cruz.
Leading up for the Mariners, the third baseman, Todd Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Beautiful diving stop. Takes himself, and he got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Now in the box, number 16. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Slider laid off for a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Next for Seattle, Alex Johnson.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Johnson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Swing and a miss for strike one. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're up 2-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Thurman Munson.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents.
And now a pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, D-Roll, that's about the first ball we've seen in a while squared up against this guy. Solid line drive base hit. Not an easy thing to do when a knuckleballer has it working like he does in this one.
No, he's been throwing the ball great. You can't deny that. But maybe this is the start of something. That line drive certainly got the boys going.
Ozzie Smith is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But just foul.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Wally Burger.
Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
George Sisler.
Hey, let's turn it. Plays it two now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
1-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And it's fouled away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Ready for another shot now. Vinny Castilla.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Vinny Castilla.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So a big moment here, and standing in, Eric Chavez, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Yeah, we got one here. Come on now.
The 0-1 pitch.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, Carl Hicks.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
First offering on its way. Carl Hicks swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Hey, let's go, kid. What time here?
The windup and the 0-1. Now a line drive caught down there at third. A sizzler that time, but the leadoff man is retired to begin the home sixth. Stepping in, Ken Griffey.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
One out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are two away. Digging in and looking for more, Prince Fielder, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Fielder.
Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with two men out.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Count even at 2-2.
Let her rip.
The pitch.
3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
3-2 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, the Mariners move out in front 3-2.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Aye. The count 0-2. I got the count 1-2.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We're through 6 full. Seattle leads this one 3-2. Rafael Soriano will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Rafael Soriano.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Steve Kemp.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Page has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
In now Jackie Robinson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Robinson.
Hey, we got one here. We got one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
0-2.
Hey, need a strikeout right here. Here we go.
1-1.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
1-2.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He's got it, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Thurman Munson. He singled his last time up.
Thurman Munson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, now, we've got 2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail 3-2. Dylan Bundy is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 40, Dylan Bundy.
Digging in, Rich Aurelia earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Aurelia.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it. Right here.
The 1-2.
Ball inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Big dog, get your pitch.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
Helpful.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly, and he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Into the box now, Mitchell Page. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
A runner at first with no outs here.
We need you right here. One time.
2 balls and a strike. Bundy has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Another payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. The throw is wild and it gets away. Coming to the plate now, Todd Cruz.
Seattle, the third baseman, Todd Cruz.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Line
drive base hit.
Make your turn, pick it up.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 16. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hey, have a look. Let's go, kid. One time right here.
He's set. Here it comes.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Two and one count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
See it, drive. Let's go right here.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Alex Johnson.
The right fielder, Alex Johnson.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
And a ball,
Hey,
1-0.
See through, huh? Let's go.
That misses 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations.
Come on,
the hitter
let it
is on
fly
high
right
alert.
here. Let it fly.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something
Hey,
here
any way you
and give
can,
this
any
guy
way you
pitch and
can.
he
Here
can
we
hit
go.
one out of the park on.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Digging in, Carl Hicks. No hits in 3 tries so far.
The
He
catcher,
struck out once.
Carl Hicks.
Here we go, baby.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things.
Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh? Make him come to you.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Let's go now. One time.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone.
There, huh?
That's one you normally pop right up.
Come on now. One time right here.
Here's the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3 balls.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Wait for a good one, huh?
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
John Rocker. Now batting, center fielder, Ken Griffey.
Hey, your pitch. Your pitch. He's coming to you.
Hey, here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey!
Two out, bases loaded. A ball and a strike.
Outside. Hey, wait for your pitch right there, huh?
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. big guy.
The set and the 2-1. On a line, that's a base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Prince Fielder, he's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. In his career, Fielder brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-0. Rocker, a native of Georgia. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on
now
that.
The 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mariners are on top 6-2. Kyle Farnsworth has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Kyle Farnsworth.
Leading off the inning, number 1, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Nobody here, nobody.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. To two balls and two strikes now. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now batting,
Hey, we got one.
the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Smith, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Hey, let's go right here.
1-0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slow grounder to first. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Ready once again, Wally Berger. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
Berger.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Page will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail here. It's 6-2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Dahl. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
The designated hitter, David Dahl.
Hey, let it rip one time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
The 0-1 changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The O's entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop at a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
Right here, one time.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
The batter, number
Into the box
35.
now, Rich Aurelia, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. Outside, 2-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
The batter, the left
So
fielder.
now to the plate, Mitchell Page. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Clutch up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here we go, babe. Need you right now.
Up next for Seattle.
Standing in now,
The
Todd
third baseman.
Cruz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, your turn right here. Drive him in.
From the belt, the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Hey, like you can
2 out
up
with the
there,
man
huh?
at first. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Need you up
The
here.
1-2 misses for the second ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball got him. First base.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in,
batter,
number 16.
number
Looking to
16.
change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Two men are on with 2 men out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right
Looking to
here.
wiggle out of this. Here it is.
8-2.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Mariners leave a couple. They lead it 6-2. Mariano Rivera enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Griffey is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. A reminder to stick around at the conclusion of the ball game this afternoon, as we'll get you full highlights of today's contest right here on the show. Into the box now, Vinny Castilla.
Here we go, one. Third baseman, Vinny Castilla.
Hey, plays that one now.
From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Now batting, designated hitter, Eric Chavez.
At the plate now, Eric Chavez pulled toward right center field. He makes the catch, and the Mariners will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-2 the final total today. The Seattle Mariners rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Bobby Shantz earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon.